So my little brother's one of those avid airsofters because he's young, and he saved up a whole summer's allowance and started arming up with these some of these cool looking airsoft guns. And he bought them from this guy, Red Dragon Airsoft, and he bought I think it's like an Echo One rifle or whatever, Echo One sniper rifle. It's supposed to be like the Marine sniper rifle. I don't know what is the But what's pathetic is that after he bought it, the first time he went out and shot it, the first time he took it out and used it in a game, it broke. The third shot he made, it started to slam fire every single time, and it became unusable. So what we have here, we have the remainder of the rifle, because I I have a pretty good knowledge of firearms, and airsoft guns, firearms, they're all basic machines. So I figured, I could take a look at it. I went online and got a manual on everything that goes in the gun. And when I opened the trigger assembly, the trigger box, whatever they call it, it's missing parts. And we called Echo One. They said that, that they can fix it for a ridiculous amount of money. I think it's $60. But what I'm interested here is this fucking asshole from Red Dragon Airsoft. Apparently he rips people off and doesn't give them their gun and just keeps the money. So I'm thinking that this retarded leukemia-stricken motherfucker pocketed the money, took parts out, put them in another gun or whatever, and he refuses to contact my little brother about this matter. So my brother's out all this money with this piece of shit on the ground that I think I could use as a fucking wiffle ball bat, but I'm not allowed to do that. Well, I decided to watch this Red Dragon Airsoft guy, and it's pretty much jackass. He claims he has an FS-2000, which never once does he show any of his quote-unquote real firearms that he owns. Yeah, the guy is a fucking tool bag. What got me upset is that he called Marines pussies, and he said that the Marines train on airsoft guns. Well, my cousin happens to be in the United States Marine Corps, and he's on leave, so I figured I would ask him some questions. What is your job in the United States Marine Corps?
I'm a forward observer for artillery.
And what's the number for that job?
5 and 7 death rate.
What's the job number on like a paper, like the infantry's 0311?
0861.
0861. So, you've gone through basic, you've gone through Paris Island, you've gone through MCT, you've been trained on weapons, you've done all this stuff. Have you ever once been trained on an airsoft gun that's resembling an M16 or an M4?
Fuck no, we don't use that bullshit.
So, do you know of any branch that uses airsoft guns to train infantry positions?
No. I mean, the Army probably wants to, but
The DOD won't let them because it's just fucking more suicide than they already are.
yep.
So, you haven't seen this Jarek 4 Red Dragon Airsoft guy, but how do you feel about him saying that the Marines are pussies because they use airsoft guns?
Well, I think he's an inbred piece of shit. Doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And I'd like to fucking show him what the fucking Marine Corps can do to him. What the fucking Marine can do to him. Fucking piece of shit. Should have been aborted before he was fucking born out of his mom's crusty ass vagina.
Some harsh words coming out there. Well, I don't know. This guy apparently rips people off like a fucking jackass. So I figure I would bring some attention to this. I like to make fun of airsofting, as people will see, and but I don't like people getting ripped off. And Red Dragon Airsoft can suck a fucking fat, veiny dick, because all they do is rip people off. The guy, just watch his fucking videos. He talks so much about nothing, as my friend puts it. I legitimately get mad. When I go out and do some of my reviews on some of these firearms, my ARs, my Remington Express Shotgun, 870. my pistol, my soon-to-be FN57. I will be using his face for my practice targets. Yes, but thought I'd bring some light to it. So thanks for watching.